If you're easily offended, jokes on you. If you secretly hate women, jokes on you. It's Tally, Mel, and Lauren talking about whoring, how not to be boring. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Hi.
That was nice.
That was perfect, guys.
That was beautiful. Hey guys, welcome back to Jokes on You podcast. What's up? I'm Mel Mitchell.
I am Jasmine Tally. I'm apparently going by my first name professionally now. Everybody ignores my emails where I just say Tally. So apparently I'm Jasmine again. So
a whole new world.
Whole new world. Oh, that's funny. Ha! Whole new world.
Badoonch.
I am Lauren Knight, still, forever and always, you know, your baby father's favorite.
You say your baby father's favorite? That's ridiculous.
That might be my new thing, your baby father's favorite baby mother. But I don't know, because I'm not even my baby father's favorite baby mother, so.
Girl, shut up talking to me.
Right, like, how am I supposed to react to that, Lauren?
How am I supposed to respond?
I'm definitely top two, but I'm not number one.
How many children
does he have?
Two. There's two of us for each.
So of course you're top two.
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
So, is Michael's dad, other baby mom, is she black too?
Yes, she is.
So this is a pattern.
This is definitely a reoccurring cycle.
Okay. Cool.
Okay.
Now you guys see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay, joke of the week, y'all. Joke of the week.
Oh, let me go first.
Go ahead.
So my joke of the week is that I got rid of redacted. I am completely single. I am cooking for no one. I am not buying any. I'm not buying any birthday gifts. I'm not buying anything. I actually sent back a birthday gift. He is blocked on everything except Cash App. He's even blocked on Gmail. So we are done with that. That is my joke of the week. So
amen.
Yeah. Sometimes
we don't trust.
Let these niggas be where they want to be at, man.
The streets.
The streets.
Outside.
Streets ain't even open.
But they're about to open. Y'all saw the notice that came out that like they're even talking about like large settings of like concerts or like musical gatherings with not a cap on the number of people.
Girl, they have opened Six Flags.
Yeah, it's open. Atlanta is open.
It's basically outside is basically concentration camps. Like they are trying to kill y'all. Like y'all have a blast.
What quarantine has taught me though is that I really don't want to go nowhere no more anyway. Like I am just not pressed. Like I've spent this whole time making my home comfortable. I really just want to go to the Adidas outlet and then come here and make chili. So,
I mean, I would love to go to a good brunch or something, but I really have everything I need here. Once the money starts flowing like I want it to, I can really get my space like I want it to and make it real, you know, but I'm cool. Like, of course, I would like to have regular life. My birthday is next week. But other than that, whoop, whoop.
What kind of dessert do you want, Melanie?
Anything Oreo. Like, you could put Oreo flavored shit in front of me. And
you don't eat a black and white cookie during these times?
Shut the fuck up.
That's the only unity I want right now is that black cookie and that white cream.
I'm going to make you Oreo cheesecake.
Please, thank you.
Yeah.
Please.
You like red velvet too? I can make a red velvet Oreo cheesecake.
Literally anything with Oreos in it, I like it. Thank you. I love those two favorite flavors. But yeah, my joke of the week, honestly, it's pretty. Of course, it's this niggas. Of course, it's black men being obtuse. I'm just tired of explaining shit to grown people. Other than that, nothing's really pissed me off for real. Update. I watched the Harry Potter movies, so that's been cool.
Welcome.
Yeah,
welcome.
What house are you?
Yeah,
I'm Ravenclaw.
Okay.
That tracks.
Okay.
Why does it track? I learned much about Ravenclaw watching the movies. So they were like, "That's the nerd." So I was like, "Bitch, why?"
What'd you say, Mel? I didn't hear you.
I didn't learn much about Ravenclaw watching the movie, so I didn't really know much other than the Asian girl was Ravenclaw. But other than that,
No, Ravenclaws are cool. Like they just be kind of like to themselves. They can be, shaking the room sometimes, but for the most part, they be chill.
I'm Slytherin. As shit.
So you said a Slytherin, so you just out here.
I'm out here. Been out here. Look at the neck movement. Ooh, that's that part.
I'm a Hufflepuff.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So what are Hufflepuffs? Who was Hufflepuff in the movie?
Neville. Wasn't he? Was Neville a Hufflepuff or was he Gryffindor?
He might have been Gryffindor though.
You know when they slandered the millennials for their Harry Potter desperate conversations, the Gen
the fucking bitches was talking about us. I wanted to fight
right now by the teeth.
And you know what? What I want to say about that is you are just the same train on the same track, just a few miles down the line, bitch. Y'all are on the way to where we are right now. So shut the fuck up, okay?
Like, y'all got no bills, so it's funny now. But bitch, you just wait in about 8 years, see what the fuck y'all at.
They like the same shit we like. Everybody's still playing The Sims with mods.
Right.
Inconsistent.
Making them fuck.
Okay, Neville. What's the Asian with the K-pop? They writing fan fiction for them. I used to do it for Black people, but whatever. With the times, things change.
On Wattpad, I went on there to check out what the new kids are writing when it was like when the new edition niggas were big. So I'm like, oh, let me see what the kids talk about. They over there writing YN stories. I'm like, y'all still on this? Is it 2007?
Exactly.
So, what's your joke of the week, Lauren?
My joke of the week, I guess, will have to be. I've had a pretty good week. I can't even lie to you. You know what? Actually, my joke of the week is gonna have to be. I'm trying to figure out how to articulate it by using my platform correctly. But my joke of the week is fuck bitches, and then like when you find out somebody mama is also a fuck nigga, it's like.
Oh man,
that apple! That apple didn't even fall. That apple fell from the tree and landed on the root. Like it is right by what it really is and where it's supposed to be.
Right up on the tree.
One of y'all is worth shit. Ain't never gonna be worth shit. Both of y'all is trifling, and it's just crazy to find that out. That's a joke. It's like, okay.
Never surprised because when somebody's crazy, they act just like they fucking mammy.
It's so like watching on Toy Story 4 when the little piece of trash is like, I'm trash. Like that's how I feel about. Like, I'm trash.
Lawrence.
That's my favorite part of the movie when he keeps jumping in the trash can. And he's like, I'm trash. I'm like, bro, this is like the perfect visualization. Like trying to save a nigga and they keep doing trifling shit and trying to go back to the streets. And you're like, no, you're a toy. He's like, I am trash.
This girl wrote a joke. I forget her name. I saw her perform at some bar in Kennesaw. And she was a flight attendant. She was like, my favorite part of being a flight attendant is looking unsuspecting people in their face and calling them trash when they think I'm asking for their trash. Like, so she just goes down out going, trash, trash, trash.
That's funny.
I wish I wrote that joke.
Now I want to be a flight attendant. I have a new dream.
It's not
dreaming.
You would actually be a great flight attendant. I would love to have you on my flight.
Absolutely amazing time. I'm taking shots in the aisleways. This is the way off. These are the ways off. If it crashes, we probably not gonna use it.
That's probably the
you
best.
You can't drink on the flight, Lauren.
Everybody else
I won't pass the swimming test. That's my only thing.
It wasn't. What was the pilot movie? Maybe Denzel was in it. Maybe I'm making that up. But wasn't
no, he was in it.
Wasn't he drinking?
I was intoxicated. Yes, October 15, 16, and 17. In excess. I drank alcohol.
You know how drunk you gotta be to say in excess?
No, and I drank alcohol.
But that nigga was drunk.
And flying.
He was so drunk that he wasn't even drunk no more. Like,
I do want to have that kind of confidence though, where like I'm so drunk that I could feel like I could fly a plane. Like I would
put hundreds of people on it.
I mean, no, I'm just saying, if I could get drunk and be like, okay, I just need to get this plane a little bit off the ground and I'll be satisfied. And it'd be an empty plane, I'd be cool with it.
But did y'all know that Spirit flights, they crash less than like Delta and shit?
People treat Spirit bad. I like the Air Marta, okay?
I
don't mind it.
Put me on an Airbus as long as the flight is less than, like, it has to be 4 hours or less, maybe five or less. If it's like a 7-hour flight, the Airbus is like not.
I flew Spirit to Puerto Rico. I'm pretty sure it was a different plane. I'm pretty sure they like got pilots from another part of the company. It was just a different experience. Like I was like, okay, it's gonna be a Spirit flight to Puerto Rico. No, that shit was its own entity. It was a whole different thing. It really felt like a MARTA like train car flying through the air.
Yeah, but that's when you get on.
It felt like the fucking Green Line, just flying through the air for 6 hours to Puerto Rico.
Frontier to California.
I also Frontier.
I can do anything.
But the thing about it
is, like, Lauren frozen? Are you frozen?
Okay, she's back.
Tell, like on the cheap flights, when you get on, if you could visibly see the iron that's holding your seat to the bottom of the plane, like that bar is exposed and above the carpet, you paid less than $60 for this flight. I just know.
Don't hit your toe on it.
Because and that's
whole
on
flight.
you. Why you wore open-toe shoes on a Frontier flight? We getting on a Frontier, bitch. You think they went on the Frontier with open-toe shoes? No, they were boots.
And the thing about it is, it's like, it seems like no matter when you book your flight on Spirit or Frontier, you're always in the middle seat. No matter what you do, it seems like they always randomize it and you're in the fucking middle.
Well,
just
they want $13 more for them front seats, sometimes 27. So I'll just be like, well, I'm gonna let the chips fall where they may.
Well, cause see, my thing, I'd be so drunk on flights though. Like honestly, y'all gonna have to wake me up when it's time to get off this bitch anyway. So I'd be so drunk on the plane.
If I have a flight, I get really fucked up the day before I fly out. So the whole flight, I'm getting that good. Like I was out last night, like fake hungover, but I'm fine because I'm taking 3 Tylenol sleep, and I wake up like, boom, wow, I'm in California.
It's like teleporting.
I do not want to be awake for the flight. I'm just not no pill popping bitch, so I can't be on no Ambien on the flight. I'll be done did something weird. Made everybody uncomfortable.
Being weird like that.
I'm just being weird on the plane.
Hey, this bitch is being weird on the plane.
Being weird. We need to stop. Because listen, when we left Vegas, I ate there was some edibles. We went and got these big ass edibles, and I ate them so I could sleep back to Georgia because we were flying on Spirit. Boy, that edible got strong before I sat down. It was vibrating through me. I thought I was gonna get arrested. A white lady in front of us was standing in line. She was whispering about us, like we smell like weed, and I'm like freaking out because I'm like, I ate it though, so I don't really even know what smells talking about, and it's legal here. So
have you ever come down off of a Molly in the airport? Because
no.
Let me tell you something. So when I went to Miami with Redacted, right? So we didn't realize the time that we had taken another Molly, like that the come down time was gonna be when we had to go back to the airport, right? So it's beautiful. It's all this touchy feelingness. It's romantic. It's all this sex. It's great. Then it turns into like, I don't know, man. It was just like, it's like your background, like the fire and everything's fine. Like it was like that. Like we're struggling in the Burger King line. We don't know why it's a Burger King in this airport. We're yelling at each other. I'm dropping shit in the airport. Like I went through TSA. All my shit fell out of my fucking bag and I was willing to leave it there. Like the TA was like, the TSA person was like, you're not going to pick this up. I was like, it's not, you know what? It's soap. It's just soap.
It's fine.
It's fine. Don't even worry about it. We fought that entire fucking time. My head felt like it was going to explode.
See, no, the edible was cool. I will say I got very intimate with the man sitting to my right. I slept on his shoulder. I do not know him. And when I woke up, though, he was asleep a little bit on the top of my head. So it looked like we flew
together.
Never met that man. And when I woke
up, those are the best strangers.
But yeah, but it was kind of weird waking up because we were both like, all right, we ain't about to talk. Like, don't try to make this no relationship. Ain't no neck rest on this pillow. Thank you for being cool.
And you like, listen, them Spirit seats are just basically like IKEA folding chairs. Like
literally,
they hurt. They hurt.
And you can only sit your body one of two ways, either up high and uncomfortable or down low and uncomfortable. That's it. Those are your two sitting styles. You gonna cross your legs or not?
Right.
Let's get back on track, y'all, because we went on a tangent. Okay, so yeah, we back. Y'all have been emailing us. We've been trying. We did an episode some weeks ago. We answered the question, but fuck it, we got to do it again. So I'm gonna read one of our emails from our listeners. Y'all are amazing. So we're gonna read here. We're just gonna read the first part because you wrote us an entire novel, and whomst has time. But okay. This is from, we're changing her name because we care about anonymity, if I said that even right.
That's why I'm not going to letter because I would have been said
You put the emphasis on the wrong syllable.
Anonymity and whatever the fuck. You know what the fuck we talking about. Okay. It's from Deanna. Okay. Hello. I absolutely love everything about your podcast. I love how relatable you all are, and I am so happy I spent my Saturday catching up on all your podcasts. Now to get into telling you my business. Let's go, sis. Please forgive my AABE and please keep me anonymous. I do not want Negroes putting two and two together. So as a disclaimer, I'm a bad bitch and I know this, period, sis. Nothing about this world would otherwise. With that being said, I wasn't always this amazingly popular person I am now. I was kind of lame. So just as a disclaimer, I was kind of lame when I was younger. To make matters worse, I had this fat ass crush on this beautiful ass Negro when I was in high school. I used to see him at church from time to time. The caveat, he was a whole ass adult when I was crushing as a child. LOL. When I was 16, he was 24. Very inappropriate of me, but whatever. He was fine and I had eyes, so blue. He also never even looked my way because he's not a perv and was always super nice to me, even though I know he could tell I was crushing. So to make a long story short, I hadn't seen this beautiful black king in about 7 years, and I, at my big adult age, saw him recently again. This man was more fine than before. His muscles got bigger, his voice got deeper. I felt very disrespected. I'm not pleased with how men get finer with age at all. But I digress. When I saw him, I was getting very distinct. I would like for us to get this shit popping vibes from him. I saw him looking at me and I was so shocked that I looked away with my silly ass. Maybe I'm crazy. Anywho, I decided fuck it and hit him up on a gentle shot shooting mission. He kind of invited me to his party, but I didn't end up going. It was very platonic though. Then I pulled the whole, I'm getting off Instagram for a while. Here's my number. So hit me up if you have any other lit shit you want to invite me to thing. And fucking nothing. Never hit me up. So after that, I assumed I was tripping. So I let the shit go. Then a few months later, I heard from a credible source, my mama, that he liked me. Remember church. So at this point, I'm confused because I'm like, if he liked me, he would have hit me up. But she was adamant that he liked me, and I believe her because she doesn't even talk to me about niggas. We don't even have that type of relationship. So after that, I was confused as F. Is he shy or a clown? Could it be that he's intimidated by me since I have like this advanced degree? Which is fucking ridiculous because he went to college too. Is it not weird F that he had to hit me up about my mama knows he likes me allegedly because he's been looking for me and shit? Am I the clown? I feel like I shot my shot sufficiently, so I'm not okay with trying it again. LOL, what do y'all think? Also, in case I didn't make this abundantly clear before, this man is fine as hell, like indescribably so. I think if I were about to be married and he called me, I would leave my wedding to go with him. I'd come back though, but I would definitely go. I cannot wait until y'all drag me. Okay.
So, number one, it's a lot of things happening here. Number one, we would like to see it. So if you could send us a picture of this man, that'd be great. Number two, if he invited you somewhere and you didn't come, he might just be sensitive. So that might have been his thing. He might have invited you and you didn't show up and he was like, well, fuck it then. And if you sent him your number on some I'm getting off Instagram type shit, he might have had a girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? Like he might have been seeing somebody. Like that's why niggas be ignoring shit like that, because they be seeing people. So I don't know. And also mamas be
because some niggas don't care. So we'll see. Yeah, I think it's worth like shooting a non-questionable shot. Sometimes you gotta be straight up. Hello, may I have one penis, please? Like sometimes you just gotta be straightforward.
You gotta say it.
Instead of being like, oh hey,
I'd like a piece of dick, please.
Right.
A corner piece.
What are you doing? No, sometimes you'll be like, hello, genitals. And that's just what it gotta be.
But some of these like fine ass niggas are only used to women hitting on them. That is a subgenre of men because they are fine. So he might be one of those where you do have to put forth a little more effort. Now, as a lesbian, that's not something I'm willing to do.
Oh, okay.
I do respect. I do feel like you got to be a go-getter if anything that you do. If you want to be a fucking stripper, you better shake ass better than the rest of them bitches. If you want to cook, you better cook your fucking ass off. If you want to fuck this nigga, you better get that dick and you better get it hard, sis.
I mean, that's the thing. Cause what I do is when I feel like a nigga's not getting the point, I just be like, hey, are you trying to fuck or not? Like, and that's just really the type of person I am. You trying to fuck, speak up, or you trying to go to dinner, speak up, whatever. What are you trying to do with this man? Do you want to have sex with him or you want to date him?
Right. And that's also very important. Like you want to get a little cool little church cock, maybe.
Don't say church cop. Now that's too much.
Sanctified Diok.
Both of y'all are tripping.
Oh, my background all of a
PA.
sudden finished.
No.
Anyway, if you want you a church piece, little pulpit piece, pastoral piece, anyway, I could go on for days. But if that's what you want, then say that. I think it should be more clear. And he obviously feels you at least a little bit, sis, and we grown.
And he probably told your mama that he liked you to keep the game going. Like, this is a very intricate level. Cat and mouse is not always so basic. Here's cheese, here's mouse, cat right behind him. Right. Sometimes the cheese be in a cubby, the cat be like ducked off somewhere, and the mouse is running zigzags, and it all has to just, if that means something to you, I hope it does. Somebody from prison said it to me, and I've just been trying to pass that knowledge down.
Have you been to prison?
I haven't been to prison, but I have been to jail. Prison is for like when you do crime.
Okay.
Or
I say, how are you outside if you're supposed to be in prison? Because when you
Jeffrey Epstein,
prison, you're just supposed to be there.
He went to prison and he was only there Sundays.
Who?
Jeffrey Epstein.
Yes, I saw that shit, and I don't want to talk about it.
He only went to jail on Sundays. That nigga said he got the day he went to jail. It was like, you get out 7 days a week. He said no, 6. Bitch, you only got to go to jail 1 day a week.
That just seems tiring, bro. Let me just do a month and then be good.
And then they didn't. It's not like they added the days that where he should be going to jail on Sunday every Sunday for the rest of his life. They was like, okay, well, it's been a month worth of Sundays, so we'll count it as a month of him in jail. Like, are y'all fucking crazy? Yes, you are.
That's the most white person. Have y'all heard that Will Foskey joke when he talked about fucking kids? Yeah, that's a sick bastard.
He was fucking kids. Have we heard what?
The Will Foskey joke about going to jail on the weekend.
No, I haven't heard. But he's great though.
Yeah, it was a very great way to acknowledge the privilege, also make it funny. I forgot what the premise was, but just basically about him like having the option to go to jail on weekends. He was like, "This is some white man shit." Like it was something along them lines, and I was like, "I fuck with you for that."
Yeah,
I feel like they might give me a life sentence if I suggested that I could go to jail on the weekends.
Man,
what you thought this was?
First of all, if I ask for weekend jail, they can like, "Bitch, you been here before." Get to the back.
Change out and get the fuck out of my face.
Come on. Same bed as last time. So no. I've never stayed in jail a long time. I'm not no criminal like that. I be doing stupid shit.
But to close out sis letter, if you whatever you want from that man, ask him. The worst he could tell you is no. If you see pink and red flags, make sure you acknowledge them. Don't just be happy because the nigga is fine and you think, it's gonna be a good time, because he could be crazy. This is also crazy nigga behavior.
A lot of these niggas are crazy. Even the ones that seem cool, they crazy as fuck.
Yep.
Give them some time.
So yeah, girl, just ask for what you ask, you shall receive. Closed mouths don't get fed, honey. So
the biggest of dots. Yeah, let's see what we got on the docket next. So this week's episode is, if you haven't noticed, we're all dressed up and we are in our finest threads and bonnets, giving out a little shoulder act. You see the tail.
Well, I don't have any shoulders.
Getting skin. But yeah, this is the sleepover pajama party episode.
The fire coming to the eye.
Oh, that's kind of creepy.
Okay. Well,
put that down.
I'm sorry.
I didn't like.
But yeah, we're gonna play a couple games and just talk about just sleepovers and shit, and just like something fun, because the world fucking sucks right now, and we trying to give the people a little something lighthearted and cool. So we're gonna play a game of Would You Rather first. And Lauren, do you have your scenario for your Would You Rather?
My Would You Rather? Yes, it's one of my favorites. So I'll start you guys with this one. So Would You Rather? Bang! You're in the club. You run to the bathroom. The hookah has run right through you. You've got to drop a 2, and it's coming now. You run to the club bathroom and you drop your 2. You drop this deuce. You reach over to the tissue and realize all of the tissue in the bathroom is soaking wet with whatever the fuck. Do you A, would you rather wipe with the damp club tissue, or B, shake that shit off?
You're a terrorist.
I know, I'm so good at these games. I sit here in my fucking mind. I'm a Capricorn. I like darkness. This is so good.
Are we both answering this?
Okay.
Or is this just for
Yeah.
male?
We can both answer. Go ahead, Tally.
Honestly, if I'm at a club, I was probably looking for a reason to go home anyway. So I'm gonna take this saucy booty home. Like I just, I'm gonna just take this ass right on to the crib. I'm going home.
Yeah, if you shit in the club, you really got to go straight home.
I'm going
honestly.
to my car. I'm getting them napkins out of my glove compartment. I'm gonna do a quick cleanup, and then I'm going home.
to bathe. I'm going home to bathe.
Because
I
I'm also
have
at the
to-
age where if I shit, I want to get in the shower immediately. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Them
I
shits
have
get a little loose as you get older.
remained, and I felt no shame. That hookah ripped my stomach apart.
And you wiped with wet tissue.
No, the tissue was dry in my scenario, but for what would you rather? I gave y'all wet bathroom tissue because that's fucking.
If it was me, depending on if it's a fun night, and I'm actually having a great
having the time of your life.
So if I have on panties, depending on the panties, I may just wipe with my
That was
panties
not an option. It's
and
wet
throw the
tissue.
bitches away.
It's wet tissue, or it's not at all.
Or I may play it cool, go to the other bathroom and try to wipe. Because I can't sit, because when you don't wipe, you can feel that shit.
But you know what? I also want to speak to the manager. Why is this tissue wet?
All of it.
All of it? All the tissue is wet? Who's running this establishment?
Like,
Man.
that's disgusting.
That's not right.
Thank you.
That's a great way to start this
That's
bitch
not
off.
right. I'll go.
Okay.
So y'all, would you rather be sucking Idris Elba's dick, but Michelle Obama is watching and judging you from a two-way mirror? Or would you rather be fucking Barack Obama, but you have to go to prison for 3 years immediately after? Just post nut, you're going to jail.
Michelle's gonna have to watch and judge me.
Yeah, that ain't a problem.
I'm going to have to cast her out because
Even
though I do want Obama, Obeezy could have Meezy, okay? But
Obeezy could have me.
That's funny. That's funny.
Wait, Michelle gonna have to just watch.
I'm gonna take the Obama man.
That he fine.
It ain't.
Remember when the pictures dropped where they had put the fade on Obama and the AirPods? He was fine.
He was like, yeah, me and Michelle don't talk no more. Fine.
I was into it. I was like, okay, change.
Fine. Okay. Would you rather fuck Malcolm X after March,
okay.
right? Fired up with energy against the black man, or Tupac after a concert? Happy birthday.
I would have to go with Malcolm X. Tupac seems like he would get on my nerves. And also, I'm all civil rightsy, racial equity, pro-black. So that's just right up my alley. And he could get right up my alley, just right up in there. So that's my answer.
I might pick Tupac, but it depends on if he had white bitches backstage. Because if he did, then I'm picking Malcolm X.
Well, then you picking Malcolm X.
For white fans. No.
You think he was fucking white bitches?
He fucked Madonna, didn't he?
White bitches like that's the Martin Luther King was.
Yeah.
Martin Luther King Jr. was. So I'm sorry if Tupac.
Did you see them write that article where they called Martin Luther King III, Martin Luther King Jr. III?
Yes, I saw that. I was like, my wife and kids bullshit. Okay, we doing another round of this, or we gonna go to the next game?
It don't matter to me.
It don't matter.
Okay.
Another round.
Okay, let's go into do Marry Kill. We might go back to Would You Rather. Okay.
All right.
Do Marry Kill. Damn, I should have thought this through. Okay. Boosie, Little Boosie, Black Youngster, and Kodak Black.
Oh no!
I'm gonna marry Black
myself?
Youngster. I'm going to marry Black Youngster. That's easy. I am marrying Black Youngster. We're gonna have a great time at the booty club. He is so funny. We're gonna so many girls to get poor. We're gonna have an amazing time. Okay, me and Black Youngster. Like honestly, I might marry a black youngster with all of the potential options. So that's number 1. 2, now this is where it gets complex. Marrying black youngster was easy because he's just a funny guy. I would have to fuck Kodak. Y'all are saying it like I had to pick between Kodak and somebody fine. It was or Lil Boosie, and I would have to kill Boosie. Yeah, I'd stand with that decision. It's nothing Lil Boosie can do on top of me, behind me, next to me. And I feel the same about Kodak, who's also ugly, but Boosie is ugly, old, withered, has been doing drugs a long time, is just like, you know, not sexual man is what I would say.
Kodak is also what my nightmares are made of.
I have several questions
Who
because
would you I'm kissing him out, Boosie or Kodak?
Again, can I kill myself?
No.
Is that an option here?
I think y'all are forgetting what Lil Boosie looked like. Like you remember Kodak is ugly.
We're not forgetting.
Everybody listening to the podcast, pull up a picture of Lil Boosie and Kodak Black. Look, Boosie is Kodak Black in 30 years.
Let's get this out of the way. We're gonna kill Boosie because that's the appropriate choice there.
Period.
I would have to say I'd probably fuck Black Youngster because it would be a funny fuck. And then I'd probably marry Kodak Black and just be estranged. Like that would be okay for me. Mm-hmm. Like I could clean him up and we'll have the wedding and then like I'll just never talk to this nigga again. Like, and that's okay with me. Cause he probably wouldn't marry me. I'm a little dark. So you probably couldn't get him there.
Think about how fertile Boosie is. He's got 32 kids. Kodak has like 4.
I mean, he's on track to having 39 because Boosie's still actively having children.
Boosie don't even got to pay child support. Isn't it after 10 you ain't got to pay no more?
No, because I feel like the man with 21 kids on Nayan still was paying child support. Wasn't he?
He was
whatever.
I don't think.
Ain't nothing special about kids to have 21 of them.
Exactly. And I got 2 and I'm like, damn, a second?
That has to be illegal. Okay, who's next? Go ahead, Tally.
Oh shit. Okay, so can we do women?
I mean,
well, obviously Lauren can. Oh, but I'm not gonna do it because the ones I came up with are comedians, and I don't want to. That's me.
Happy Pride, y'all.
Happy Pride, y'all. Okay, so
take yours later.
Yeah, I will. So let's say
I'm gonna edit mine out. Go ahead. I'll text you on mine too.
So we're going to say we're gonna do fuck, marry, kill, and we're going to say this is hard. I don't like this game.
3 anybody people.
I know it's 3 anybody's, but I'm trying to let's do annoying rappers. Okay, so we're gonna say Meek Mill. We're gonna say Drake. And we're gonna say, let me get one more. So who is annoying me lately? We're gonna say Meek Mill, we're gonna say Drake, and we're gonna say, oh, he's not a rapper, but let's do Tory Lanez. He's cool. Let's throw him in there.
Okay. I actually am going to marry Tory Lanez. I would have usually married Drake, but I'm gonna have a fun life with Tory Lanez. I used to talk so much shit about Tory Lanez. I really did. But he has shown himself to be like an enjoyable person, a fun personality, not an ignoramus. So just fucking cool. Is he sexy? No. Is he small enough to fit in my pocket? Yes. Absolutely. But that could be kinky and sexual. You guys know I like to, if I'm going to sleep with a man, us be in the same size. It's like a good ground and pound situation. So
it's a good what situation?
Ground and pound. So I'm Lauren.
You're ridiculous. Y'all are coming to the bathroom with me.
I would sleep with Drake, hopefully enough times to get pregnant and have him have a black son that he could not have to keep in secret in Canada. And just be the baby mama he's proud of. And whoever the third person was is fucking dead. Who was the third person?
Meek Mill.
Oh, Meek. Well, it's been nice knowing you, Playboy. Oh, wait a minute, he's fucking finished because Lauren's going with everybody else.
You're hilarious.
Yeah, I too am killing Meek Mill.
Did you say I insist on killing me?
I said I too am killing Meek
Oh, with
Mill.
such confidence, like
Period. I'll have sex with Tory Lanez because he has a little bit of sense. Yeah, he's been better. I'm also might be a little too dark for him, but we'll see. And then Drake, I'm absolutely claiming Drake as my king, my husband. I'm taking little Adonis and teaching him ebonics, and I'm
Adonis
loving
ain't
on
thinking he might get dumped.
I'm getting that room full of Birkins that Drake has for his queen. That he
That's
has saved,
not
but
weird to y'all. That's
it
not
is.
odd to
It's
y'all.
odd. No, it is.
I don't think it's weird
But-
because I think there was already a bitch living and using said Birkins. I don't think it was ever
So
a
you
bitch.
think he gave bitches purses and then was like, give them back?
I don't think he necessarily said give him back much, as so it's like he just replaced them. And I don't even think he's out shopping with Birkin. I think niggas are just so wealthy. They're like sending him fucking bags to give to your hoes. He's got a room. Bitches feel special. Oh my God, Drake, all these Birkins for me. This nigga got them wholesale. Doesn't even give a fuck about them.
If I went to an
But listen, you don't have to love me for me to fuck you for a Birkin. Do you know the resale for the bags?
I know the resale for the bags, but you know, I overthink a lot. And you know, I've fucked with 1.5 truly rich niggas, and I've seen some wild shit in a house. But if I went to a man's house and there was a room full of Birkin bags, are you gonna kill me tonight or is it gonna be in the morning?
Let's think about how many bitches Drake has, and then Drake is the type of nigga to try to make all these bitches feel special. So he just has a room full of special bitch shit because he's not going to take the effort to get you anything individually that means anything to you. He's gonna get nice things in bulk that bitches like, and who's like bird shit, like you like bags and like jewelry and shit, bitch. Here, I have a room full of
Here's the jewelry room.
Thank you.
Drake looked at Birkin bags, how I just have a shelf of niggas basketball shorts that I've amassed over a time period and I give to other niggas. Like it doesn't mean anything to me, but they
You giving niggas shorts to other niggas, that's foul.
Man, I sure have. This nigga's walking around with somebody else's basketball stats on their ass right now. What's up?
Oh my Jesus Christ.
That
You
has
just say anything.
I'll give the shorts to the better ball player.
See, I don't have enough niggas. I only have 2 pair of basketball shorts that I've collected. And it's just like, I need more.
I've never bought basketball shorts.
I be giving these niggas basketball shorts to Goodwill. I got a bag of basketball shorts right now.
I fucking hooped and I have never bought basketball shorts in my life.
Not hoop. That's how you know somebody really play basketball. Yeah, I hoop.
Hoop.
You hoop.
Oh, you hoop. Oh, you don't play ball. You hoop.
You right. I don't play basketball, nigga. I hoop.
Buckets.
I miss you guys.
I'm a ball player.
Yeah,
I'm a
listen. Don't let a nigga be a ball player. You know what cracks me up? And we shouldn't shit on people's dreams because you're never too old, but some things you are too old for. Have you ever met somebody that's like 27? He's like, yeah, I'm trying to go pro. I'm like, at a sport? Boy, hang that dream up. You better coach one of these high school teams like everybody else. Like,
but see, I don't be fucking with niggas with dreams for real. And I know that's bad, but I'm the one with the dreams in the relationship, okay? I don't have time for your dreams. We're talking about my dreams.
Exactly.
You need to go to work.
That's gonna play support. I like a nigga that wants to just come support.
You better take your ass down to the GP building and shut the fuck up talking to me. I don't want to hear about your dreams.
You know those niggas that wear t-shirts of like their girl's business? Where those at? Where they at? That'll just have like lashes by
picture of 21 Savage at the slut walk, and he's like,
yes, I'm a slut too.
That's all I need. That's all I want. I don't need you out here trying to be on the show too, nigga. Just come to the show, bring some flowers, laugh.
That was so romantic.
I like me a 9 to 5 nigga.
History will remember.
I do too.
They were a funny couple. She made.
I prefer a 9 to 5 nigga.
Listen, I don't know, and I don't. Okay, so as 3 Black women, we're not just gonna sit here and use our platform to tear another woman down. But that shit is funny. I'm sorry, the shit is funny. The book falling apart was funny. The shit coming off Pinterest was funny. I laughed. I'm not.
And see, that's the thing. I can love you as a Black woman, and I can love you as a woman in this craft, and all of that, and still think that what's happening is quite hilariously ridiculous.
You tried it. Because you tried it.
I didn't pay $30 for Michelle Obama's book.
Yeah. I have been a B. Simone fan since her first like viral video. Like, why do I keep crying?
This Beyonce book costs $27.99 in these great states. Okay?
That's
But
high.
look, it came as a book. It came with a shell. Mel,
It's
you
a
bought the
book.
right?
Huh?
You bought B. Simone's book?
I
Pamphlet?
did not. I saw it. I was like, good for her. I will not be purchasing this, but go ahead, sis. And
I don't think it's for
back.
sale anymore.
Oh, no,
No, it's not for sale.
Yeah, I think you have to stop when people are like, it's stolen.
Like, oh,
Yeah, you
But
gotta take it
the
down.
thing about it is people are getting upset at people making jokes. I had the same energy for Soulja Boy when he dropped the Soulja Boy console and thought Nintendo wasn't going to tap him on the shoulder and like, excuse me, young man, that is Super Mario.
Give that back.
Give me my goddamn game. You ain't even Italian.
the fuck did you think this was? You thought we weren't gonna take our shit?
Right.
And then they came down so hard on his ass when you went to the Soulja Boy website. It was just his game. Like it went straight to Nintendo. Like when you went to the Soulja Boy website, they bought it.
But you know what? And see, my concern with everything that's going on with the situation, it's certain shit that I know to shut the fuck up about, just as a woman and as a comedian. We are living in the age of this you. So I be shutting the fuck up about stuff because it's just not my lane. So this whole thing came from her just not being the fuck quiet.
You gotta know.
It's unfortunate. I hated to see it
because
I really
when you play like the bitchy girl character, which is like, even whether it be in high school and as your adult life, when you do that, you put a big ass target on your back. So all your shit has to be together. That's why Regina George got the level of respect she had, because she was a bitch. So people were constantly looking at ways to get her down, and the bitch kept coming out on top. That's what we take from Regina George.
The minty face.
She got hit by a bus.
Cutting holes in her clothes. Like she was getting hated on actively, and she kept finding a way to make it work.
Got her nigga too.
Make it work. She didn't have no staples in the book. It was stolen, and now Miss Skittles is on the internet making it more fucking embarrassing. Like Miss Skittles.
Wasn't she on the TV course?
And your Miss Skittles' name is stolen. You're not even a partnership in the Skittles Corporation.
It's Skittles with Z.
Oh, okay. I guess it's like when a barbershop is Blades.
Mm-hmm.
Cuts. Trims. Like he's. I'm like, oh y'all fades. Y'all think y'all did something with that cursive Z, huh? I know. We'll switch it up on them.
Bet they won't see this coming.
We giving fades.
Niggas think they so crazy. Hey, bro, I can't do it, but it's gonna be called up downs. Like what?
Like uppercuts with a Z.
Uppercuts.
But it's
I went to a barbershop,
but like the letter C.
And then we're gonna start K with cuts with a K.
I went to a barbershop to do some work for my last job, and the place is called Fadeologist. And I went in there, I was like, it better be niggas in lab coats in here. It better be science themed. It was just regular niggas in there talking about some fadeologists. This is ridiculous.
Ain't not one fucking bleaker in there.
Right.
Okay,
you say bleaker?
Yes. Go ahead.
Oh, it's my fuck, marry, kill?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. My fuck, marry, kill is going to be female rappers. Doja Cat, Azealia Banks, Iggy Azalea.
I'm not playing this game.
Yep, there we go. That was
I'm
easy.
just not.
Ladies.
Easy for me. I'm marrying my South African queen, Doja Cat, who I have decided to uncancel because fuck y'all.
Thank you. Welcome back to the community.
I am back because you know what? They give Black women a harder time. And was it weird? Fucking yes.
It was weird.
But you know what? It was. I can acknowledge that. But what these niggas is out here doing is fucking worse. And y'all over here separate artists from the music with R. Kelly and shit still after 500 years. So fuck y'all. I'm listening to Hot Pink in the car.
And everybody that was in The Best Man got a white wife. Don't nobody say nothing to them. They had a white wife since The Best Man. The Brothers. Name a black movie from the 90s. They all got white wives or early 2000s. Don't nobody say nothing to Omar Epps.
Tay got a white wife. I think Omar Epps dated Shanice. Was that flex?
All right, whatever. They listen. It's like 6 of them niggas and 5 of them.
Enough of them goddamn definitely.
Wife. You, sir, I apologize.
Tay didn't tweet about Emmett Till one more fucking time. It's weird, Tay.
Yeah, he keeps, yeah. That's odd. And he feel like following everybody back.
Yeah, he followed me first. I was like, I'm gonna go ahead and follow you back, Harper. But you know, so Doja Cat's getting married. I don't fuck Iggy Azalea just at all. So I'm just killing because she white. And then I guess I'll hunch. I don't think I could fuck.
I'm gonna fuck Azealia Banks because Dave Chappelle did, and that's my hero.
You know what? Honestly, and the way that he confirmed that shit on the thing was so fucking funny, and I was like, "Fucking Dave, man, really?"
I enjoyed that.
Did you watch the special, Tally?
I did. I thought that was really funny. I knew that he was gonna bring it up because you can't just let shit like that simmer. And you know what? I don't think that he doesn't seem like the type of man to be like contrite and apologetic about fucking somebody outside of his marriage.
No,
I feel like
he's doing it anyway.
I don't even think he's
I didn't think
sorry. He might have said
probably not. He's probably not sorry.
Out here, like, come on, like you thought I gave up black pussy forever.
And then she said the shit was fine, so he was definitely like,
yeah.
I don't deny that. I don't think that would be.
I personally would never want to find out, but it did make me a little more proud of my comedy dad that he's slinging that A1. Not that.
Oh, I don't fuck comedians, so that just goes right there.
I don't even want to see him topless, but I'm proud of him. So
all right,
F, Marry, Kill.
So my F, Marry, Kill. I would probably fuck Doja Cat, just because I have questions. So we can talk about my questions before the sex or after. But I have things to ask you, but I also don't want to see you again. So I'm gonna fuck Doja Cat. I'm gonna kill Iggy Azalea for reasons. Your music is terrible. I don't want to have to pretend to like it. I don't.
And then she's Australian. She gets the accent, and it's just gonna be weird.
Yeah,
Party baby mama.
And I don't even know who that is. I don't have to pretend to like his music either. Then I probably marry Azealia Banks just based off the fact that sis tells the truth. She's mean, but she's honest. Like she ain't never lied. Like now, has she said some shit she shouldn't have said, and has she did some weird shit with some chickens, and is she just not great all around? Sure, but she tells the truth.
She does. She has like, the problem is with like the truth teller, push the limit people, they are frequently going to go way too fucking far. And she has with children, gays, birds.
And that's fine. But if we're married, which I'm not like super attracted to her either, this would be a real, Grey Gardens type situation. We're not, we're not going to be, happily married, but we'll be here,
I try to look at her like, because she's not ugly. Azealia Banks is not ugly at all. But you know what it does for me? It's that one photo with the denim with the ass out.
Yes, she's always gonna be that dirty
photo. It's burned.
She's got a dirty quality to her, but I feel like I could polish her up.
But she has the same dirty quality that like Doja and Kalani have that everybody likes. Because Kalani has.
Well, see, the difference is with Doja's kind of dirty. It's like. It's just, let me stop. I was about to get really mean, but Doja's dirty is not what I'm looking.
It's like wet dog dirty.
That's what I was about to say. It seems like musty.
Guts dirty.
Like you look at her like, oh, she's dirty. We could clean that, and then it feels like there'd be a smell that came behind it.
Mm-hmm. Like milk.
Like milk.
You ever somebody
pause really milk? Quick, y'all? Omar Epps is married to Keisha from Total. Like very much black woman. I just had.
So who is it? Tay Diggs.
It's definitely Tay Diggs. He's married to Elsa, or he was married to Elsa from Frozen.
Exactly. The whitest.
You can't get no white.
Did we expect Tay Diggs to marry a black woman? Was that any of our expectations though?
He's been with that lady since before we knew Tay Diggs. So that's.
I'm still there with Tay Diggs.
So when he was doing all these black queens,
his white wife.
You may not bring your white wife.
You know what's so funny? I don't even care when niggas have white wives. It's just so funny to make fun of them for it. Like, it's fine. Love her if you want to. She might be
I don't like, the only thing about black men having white women and white wives and stuff is I don't like when they like posture, like in the grocery store. Like,
they buying mixed chicks? Because they love buying mixed chicks.
Yeah, and then they'll just be standing all proud, like, it's loving day and shit in front of the apple juice. And it's just like, I don't care that you guys are in an interracial relationship. I care that you're making it difficult and awkward for me to shop. Yeah. Please go do this awkward shit somewhere else. Yeah. Move.
Over here talking about, you think this will work for her hair? Bitch, I'm 4C. I don't fucking know.
You not mixed.
So like,
You not
Maybe
wanted to
it will.
TikTok?
I don't know, sis, but I know that just to lay my edges, I need a strip tied down and some heat to blow on it. It's not just gonna be no edge control and a little motherfucking brush. I ain't that.
A
I'm
little
not
bit of
wrap
cement.
my finger around a
fix it
corner piece,
flat.
pull it, and it just
That's
twists
that's
back
not
up.
fair.
That's not
fair.
gonna happen for me.
That's not
That's my
fair,
mystery.
Lauren.
That's fine. It's
That's not
my
fair.
path. So don't ask me in the line at Target, can I help you pick out a moisturizer for your mixed child? Because you see that this wig isn't even on me. I'm over here getting suave. You think I use suave on my shit? On my black
I definitely
shit?
use swab on my wigs too. They got a high end line for the
No,
wig.
they do have a suave professionals.
The gold one.
It's very nice.
The gold bottle.
Like there, you know
That
what
is
else I can use on my weave that I can never use in my hair? That Aussie natural Australian whatever.
purple.
That purple stuff. I like to buy it. I'm like, look at this. Never would have expected this mousse doing the job, but it's a wig.
Mousse is where it's at. Now that's where white people had it together. Mousse,
Yeah,
mousse is it.
Mousse is it.
Yeah.
Doing it, for sure.
I had a white lady outside with her biracial child at the braid bar. I had just gotten some lemonade braids, which is not a great style for a child. And she was like, oh, how much did they charge you for that? I want to get my daughter's hair done like that. I said, her hair is going to fall on her fucking head. Who sent you here? Who sent you here without instructions? This is Columbia Drive. What?
They be
protect that black girl, but you know what? Somebody gotta help them.
That reminds me of have y'all seen Beyond the Lights, the first scene when she's trying to get her fucking hair done?
Yes.
You never seen Beyond the Lights, Lauren?
Nope.
I forgot who I'm talking to. Beyond the Lights is like it's a cute movie about this pop star who's trying to kill herself, but the cop that saves her, like they end up falling in love. But she's like biracial, and the first scene is her mom trying to get somebody to do her hair in England in like the 90s. Like, can someone please
Propaganda.
Yeah. But yeah. So what we talking about next?
I'm sorry, it reminded me. Did y'all see Sanaa Lathan's movie about having black people hair? Is that what the
I did not.
I didn't watch it because I was like, whoa, this is for not me. But I was curious if either of you put it your eyes. And then that was after I heard she bit Beyonce, so I was
Yeah, I don't fuck with Sanaa Lathan because you bit Beyonce. And then Beyonce had to tell people you do drugs.
That's the wildest shit that has come out of Black Hollywood. Tiffany didn't have to tell us that because now I can't even.
I'm so glad she did though. So glad she did. I've been looking at Sanaa Lathan crazy ever since, like.
But you know what? The crazy thing for you to do as a crazy person who is around Beyonce is to bite her. Like if you're crazy and you're on drugs and both of those things come together in front of Beyonce, I think you might try to take a bite out of Beyonce.
In the face, though.
This is real. Can I eat her?
And then got on Twitter when nobody had said nothing about Sanaa Lathan, was like, hi, it wasn't me, guys. And we were like, okay.
Well, now it's you. Well, now we know it's you.
Now we know, because nobody said nothing to Sanaa Lathan.
Monica.
So,
we didn't even know you were there.
Because you know who didn't say nothing? I didn't hear Jada Pinkett tweet it wasn't her. She didn't say nothing about it. She wasn't a suspect.
Gabrielle Union was quiet as a church mouse.
Didn't have nothing to do with it.
Regina Hall and King was mute.
But here like, somebody bit Beyonce?
We already can't get Beyonce out the house, and here you go biting her.
I just didn't like Chrissy Teigen trying to get involved because, you know, she really doesn't like black girls like that.
Chrissy Teigen gets on my absolute fucking nerves.
She's the worst.
Just straight up. And in the way that, like, family members get on your nerves where you're like, I don't really have an actor problem with you. You're just fucking annoying.
Yeah,
She's fucking annoying, bro. Like, gross.
She, like, finding out Chrissy Teigen was the terrible person was, like, the same level of surprising as finding out Christina Aguilera was a bitch. I was like, oh, well, I kind of anticipated.
What Christina Aguilera do?
She's not nice. Apparently, she's not a nice girl. She doesn't have time for your conversations, your friendliness, and you can go fuck yourself as far as Christina Aguilera is concerned.
Oh, Glee girl ain't nice either. They lit her ass up.
Who?
Rachel Berry. The girl who played Rachel Berry on Glee.
Oh, yeah, they did. Her.
Yeah, Michelle. They ate her ass.
They ate her up.
She said you know what's so funny about like some of this is celebrities come forward, but like, you guys, black lives, and black people, they know, like, nah, step back.
And it's so funny because another white girl on the show, because they called her racist, and she was like, is she a insufferable bitch? Yes. Do I think she's racist? No. Bitch, of course. Y'all got that.
But not
Did y'all see her with Amber Riley, that interview, and Amber was just like,
the tension was palpable. It was so thick. Oh my God.
it's really crazy because like I used to watch Glee. And that's how I should have known that I was gonna just be a whole lesbian instead of like playing around with it. But I did really, really like the show, and I liked her on the show. So when I found out, but I, at that point in my life, I had knew like any white person I'm a fan of, I don't trust them. Like if anything happens where their white name comes up, I'm 100% able to be like, okay, this is still a white person. The same with men and like my favorite male celebrities and sexual assault charges or allegations or whatever the case may be. I'm prepared. There are no men that at this point could surprise me because
Yep.
the bars.
That's the risk you run with like standing for men.
Yeah.
Like even with Dave Chappelle, it's like, yeah, I enjoy the thing, and I can also say he didn't say a goddamn thing about black women, and that's fucking wrong
At all. Did not mention.
And see, the thing is, not everybody's like, oh, you. First of all, men have been really showing their ass on social media.
Oh.
Just period. Like I saw a man refer to black women as subcategories. He was like, it was all about the movement, and now all these little subcategories want to come out, and it's like
subcategories.
I'm convinced that if black men got the liberation that they were asking for, they would just uphold supremacy in the same way. I'm convinced that if black men got free the way that they're asking to, they would subjugate and oppress black women probably even more. Yeah. Probably even more. And not to say that I don't love black men or that they're not good black men, but as a whole, they don't even see us as an equal part of the Black Lives Matter movement.
They would leave us in the fucking dust.
They do not understand intersectionality.
They don't, and you have to explain the shit to them, and you have to like break it down with fucking foxes and bunny rabbits like Zootopia and shit. And you gotta really, it's like we grown as fuck. And then I feel like if black women got some liberation, we'd be like, oh, well, don't forget the men's. But if black men got the liberation, they'd be like, all right, now y'all take care now, y'all come back now, and we in the dust. And it's just like, I feel like their ultimate goal is to have the same liberties like as white men. And that's what it really comes down to. I'm glad we got on this. I wasn't gonna bring it up, but thank you. So, but even with the R. Kelly and Harvey Weinstein, oh, y'all let Harvey Weinstein, blah, 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 but y'all let Bill Cosby go to jail. Yes, everyone should be in jail.
And we should lock up all the pedophiles.
Yes.
We're not going to let black people do fucked up shit and say, well, they should get to do it because white people, no.
Here's the thing. Oh, I'm sorry.
It's crazy. No, go ahead.
I've been saying here's the thing a lot.
They're things. They are things.
But my issue is with black men, and we're speaking about sexual assault and people being pedophiles and stuff. They, I think, generally don't want to have to, if they look at it from what we're saying, they don't want to have to admit a couple things. That one, you might have done some assaulty shit. Yep. You might be a little assaulty. Also, the niggas you hang around, you wouldn't be able to turn a blind eye to that shit anymore. Because you know when your homie is dating a 16-year-old. You know when your homie is trolling for bitches at the high school. You know when shit is weird. But
you saw him punch his girlfriend in the Oak parking lot.
Right. Men keep so much distance in their friendships, so there's no accountability. Yep. So whenever they know that their friend is doing something weird, they be like, oh, I don't be around him like that.
Oh, I never seen him do no shit like that.
I never seen him do no shit like that. And it's like, it's funny how everybody been raped or been assaulted and you don't know no rapists.
Right. All your homies. Even especially when it comes to like men in fraternities, because let's shake that fucking table.
Shake the table.
All those pages coming out and it's like, so y'all handle this in-house? Y'all not talking about it all. The whole chapter just go mute on Twitter for a day or two and then come back. So anyway, y'all, them stocks. Nah, nigga, yo, line brother. What's going on? What the fuck is happening? Talk about shit.
I think that with frat culture, whether it's D9 or, you know, white people, whatever they got going on, rape culture is so ingrained in it because they be promising these boys pussy. They be basically telling them that, like, once you get in this organization, the bitch is gonna fall, like shit like that. But they be doing weird shit to have sex with women. Like, they be preying on women. I know a lot of wonderful, upstanding, decent fraternity men, like great in my heart, but a big frat culture just in general. And then also, like, now I know you're in a sorority, but I was having to talk with my stepmom. She's also in a sorority. A lot of women in these sororities don't protect girls. They slut shame they slut shame girls. Yeah, they slut shame girls who come to them about frat stuff, or if they find out that they've had sex with a frat guy, now it's gonna be harder for them to get into the organization.
No, it's real. I've been on both sides as a freshman. Like, even I was a virgin as a freshman anyway, but like, even if I had one that said, "Oh, I'm not gonna have sex with the frat dudes because I don't want to mess up my chances," or even as a frat woman, like, look at her fucking with Gerard ass. child, black. You know how many girls have not made line because of some nigga they fucked with?
That's
it's
ridiculous.
It's ridiculous. I do. I mean, of course, I'm 1,000 years old now, and I'm like removed from it. But it's just like it's real. And then we also don't defend, like, you know how many of my friends were fucking preyed on by them old ass niggas as freshmen. Some of us being 17, and they bring it in refrigerators like, oh, come to our party, wink wink. You know what I'm saying? And the frat bitch, I mean, the sorority bitches knew this shit was going down. You know what I'm saying? And instead of slut shaming, you know, these freshmen, like, look at her being fast and fucking with blah, 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 and beefing with young bitches because y'all talking to the same nigga and she 18 and you 21.
Mm-hmm.
Bring it to the side like this nigga's a creep.
Exactly.
And I try to do something. I think that's a conversation that needs to be had too, because I feel like, you know, a lot of the sorority women are also complicit in the bullshit too. I feel like it's just one of these days the hammer gonna fall the fuck down, and it's gonna be crazy. I saw the beta chapter alphas at Howard. One of they niggas got accused of rape, and they put out a statement like he's suspended. Like they put out a statement, and I was like, that's how the fuck you do it. Instead of, oh, stop trying to put the whole chapter down. No, y'all niggas be rapists. It's a fact.
And everybody ain't lying on you, because once that dam breaks, once that wall breaks, then stories just keep coming out.
Exactly. Everybody is not fucking lying. And the way these niggas, they're so entitled to coochie, they think like, oh, I'm that nigga. I ain't gotta rape nobody.
Yep.
Yes, you
said,
no, excuse me. Right.
Don't nobody say I ain't gotta rape nobody more than the nigga that's raping everybody.
Yep.
Big facts. So yeah, child. Okay, let's get back on topic, child. We done went on a whole team.
Way down the road.
Have you ever had like a truth or dare gone wrong? Like, oh, I dare you to kiss Lauren. Ew. Like, have y'all ever had?
Oh my goodness, gone wrong. Worst truth or dare. Worst.
I'm trying to think. I had to kiss a dude.
Hold on. Hey, son, stop.
What the fuck is that?
You see I'm on the damn phone, don't you?
She's talking to a dog, y'all. He was in there making noise. Pay attention to me!
Right, he's just in there.
I had to kiss a nigga in Truth and Dare like 5 years ago in school, like just awesome. Because my homegirl had to do it. I was like, you know what? I'll take one for the team because I know you have like, you know, shit you're trying to do. Okay, but I have to kiss this nigga, fine, whatever. But I kissed a nigga, wanted to immediately throw up. But this man has used this shit, or tried to use this shit as a big joker on me for like years. Like, yeah, remember the time you kissed me? Nigga, it was Truth or Dare and I wanted to die. Like, this is not no cool point. Like, this nigga brought it up in the group. Yeah, remember we used to play Truth or Dare?
Niggas be so weird.
Are you trying to expose me for kissing you on a dare? I would have never kissed you by myself.
You know it's embarrassing kissing a nigga when he embarrassed that you kissed him for you.
Oh, the fact that he knows it's humiliating. Oh,
yeah.
I would tell him you kissed me. Please, okay.
Like, to be ashamed of.
I'm glad you know, nigga.
I've never had a truth or dare go wrong. I've been in the hot seat though, and then my friend's man started asking me very personal questions like about my life, and this is at the time that I was seeing a married man, so he just like really got into it, just really like, so how do you feel about that? Are you in love with him? Do you feel bad for what you're doing? Do you feel bad? And I was just like,
well, damn.
Yeah, and I think I ended up like in complete tears. Like, I think that like I was like, I think I gotta go home now. Like, I think I left, because it wasn't even your game. I didn't even know he was playing, and that nigga
was waiting on it.
Yeah, he let the chopper sing on that one. That was a lot.
Shit. Hide and go get it. Have you ever played with things gotten?
I used to play hide and go get it all the time when I was I'll never forget it. We were in Japan. We were on
international.
Yes, girl, international booty hunting games. And it really is the Hunger Games for your virginity. And we used to play right by my house, and every time I used to go hide in my bedroom because I knew nobody would find me and never get anything. There was one time I did try to make myself findable for this boy that I liked, and his homeboy found me, and he was so fucking ugly. I won't say his name, but I pushed him off of his bike just so I can get away because he was trying to make a move. I was like, the last time I played hide and go get it, like I was like, you know what? I almost had to give it up. It's like when I had sex bracelets and my dad was like, take these off and snatch them and pop my sex bracelet. And I was like, whoa, this is not a culture I believe in anymore. I'm trying to fuck my dad.
Shut up.
You're ridiculous.
No, for real.
I vaguely remember playing hide and go get it. It's nothing really funny about it. It's just some shit the kids shouldn't be doing. I had cousins that lived in Romulus in Michigan when I lived in Detroit, and I would go over there and they just could do whatever they want. Like they had like fun names. You know what I'm saying? Like they were like Marquita, Shaquita, and we used to play and they got to eat ramen noodles and drink Kool-Aid, and they introduced me to all these like great games and stuff, and we were playing hide and go get it, and I'm like, what's the it? And they were like, get it. I'm like, I was like, I don't understand. I'm not allowed to go anywhere or do anything, so I don't know what the it is. But yeah, we did it. But so when you got it, what was you supposed to do? Because I just, look, kiss on the cheek and was done.
You were supposed to, well, you didn't have to go all the way, but you're supposed to do stuff. There's supposed to be bits, like maybe a little kissing, a little fondling, depending on who found you. Maybe there could be some actual P and B or B on B or P and P, whatever found you. So
P and P.
P and P on the P. 2 P's more.
Penis on penis? Puss on puss?
Both.
Is it like sword fighting?
Well, whatever. I don't know because I was never found with a P on P situation, but whoever found you, that's how the game broke down. We were breaking barriers when I was young because we were playing like a genderless game of hide and go get it. So I guess like,
That's crazy.
I would have let some bitches find me though.
We know,
Miss Lesbian.
We know.
I would have let them find me, but the niggas were so much faster. So I just had to head home.
But slumber parties would be fun. I haven't been to many because my mom didn't let me go to anyone's house for real, and no one was out at our house. But the few I did were fun.
I went to a lot.
Best and worst slumber party memories.
I went to a lot of slumber parties because I was looking for a family structure. My best slumber party memory.
Shut the fuck up, bro.
Shut up.
My best one was one of my birthdays. I was in middle school and I asked and prayed for a dog. And like, I'm opening my gifts. All my friends are here. There had been a little bit of a tiff upstairs earlier. So like, we're trying to get Princess back on the same page. Cause like I have my Black friends from like wherever I can find Black kids. And then I have my white friends from everywhere else. So this is their first time mingling together in the same setting. So Princess, one of my Black girlfriends, was about to knock this white bitch the fuck out. I don't know why. I think because she was white, but looking back, she was probably right. So I'm opening my gift, whatever, and I get a dog bone, I get dog bowls, I get leashes, and I'm like, oh shit, it's happening. I've got a dog, right? And I'm so excited, and I start twirling him. I don't know why I said best, because this is not a happy story. And I hear barking, and I'm like, yes, my mom got me a dog. And like, she opens this little kennel in the back, and you see this little figure moving, and it's a fucking plastic toy dog that does backflips. It's not even a real fucking dog. And it did a backflip, and everybody laughed.
You make so much sense now.
Yeah.
You could have started with that story when
That's what that kind of stuff they would do to me at my birthday, and everybody laughed at me. And I laughed along like I was having a good time, but I was very hurt by that. And I've had trust issues ever fucking since. Because I didn't get a dog after the prank. Like, it wasn't like, ha, 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 here's the dog.
They really went and bought
that
bones.
was it. Like, I just had bones.
That's the meanest thing I've ever heard in my life.
That's some evil shit, though. It is.
At my birthday party, first birthday party I had, where I'd never invite friends over. This is why.
I can see the tears in your eyes still. Like that.
I'm really getting upset because it was uncalled for. This is my birthday party. I was bored.
How old are you turning?
I was like, I had to be turning like, what are you in, like the fifth, sixth grade? So.
Oh, you might turn like 10, 11.
I'm so sorry.
Yes.
I don't even want no dog anymore. I'm a cat person now. It just ruined the whole fucking thing.
Because you could have just not fucking did it. Like, you could have just
not got me the dog. And then for these dog gifts to impact my gift bottom line is not acceptable because I don't have a dog.
Right.
I got fucking iPod, fuck whatever else you're getting. I don't have a dog, and I just did all of that.
Yep, for nothing.
That summer party really did start on high, and even after that, I ended up getting over. I cried a lot, but not where anybody could see me, and I really like buried it back inside me to continue the party, and we ended up having a good time. But like, yeah, that was that's so sad because that came up for me as a positive memory, and then I remembered it was a terrible day.
This
That's
is like
ridiculous.
Yeah.
My worst slumber party experience was also a birthday party of mine. My mother does not still to this day like children, especially not little girls. But for some reason, someone convinced her to allow me to have a sleepover. I made invitations. I handmade invitations. I was very serious about my guest list. She told me that I could not invite any white girls, and apparently I've always been myself. So I was like, oh, that's fine, because I wasn't going to do that anyway. And I invited everybody over. My mom made a cake, which was a wonderful thing to do. She got ice cream. She set up little like bean bags and shit. It was really great. We started that sleepover at like 6 p.m. About 9 p.m. we were making so much noise that she sent everybody home. She called. It was so embarrassing. She called everybody's parents and was like, the sleepover is over. I was like, it's a sleepover. They're supposed to sleep over. She was like, no, these kids are going home. And then it was one girl whose parents like got the fuck out of Dodge for the night because the kid was gone, and she just dropped her off on her porch. She just left her on her porch and rang the doorbell. Like, and then I went home on my birthday evening and ate my cake by myself. We didn't even cut the cake. We didn't sing happy birthday. Like, that's what happened on that sleepover. We made so much noise while my mom was trying to lay down. She took everybody home. I ate a corner piece of cake alone. And that's where I started finding comfort in food that night.
This is a lot more heavy than I thought it was gonna be. This is supposed to be a lighthearted
Parties
episode.
are so traumatic.
The best slumber party I went to, my dad was dating this lady, of course, and her daughter had a sleepover, and she had a salon themed sleepover. So everybody like came with their hair out. We were like doing twists and braids and everything.
What about the bald head friends?
They weren't invited. Then that's when Ashanti had come out, the I'm so happy, baby, that album. And I just fell in love with that album. It was like a real hood situation. We was eating hot dogs and chips and little quarter water juices. And it was just really great. It was like, you know, Black community. It was just really awesome. All the adults were upstairs getting drunk. I might have learned how to play spades that night. I don't remember, but it was great. It was really awesome.
You know what'd be the worst? Have y'all been at a slumber party and you peed on yourself? I have one particular incident. And it really wasn't my fault. The problem was I was at this white girl house. She had a farm. She had horses. We rode the horses that day. Like, you see, I'm in like fucking Wonderland, and they have an unlimited supply of Capri Sun juice boxes, not regular juice boxes. I'm telling you, there are little freezer cooler things filled with Capri Suns. There's only like 6 of us. How many fucking friends do you think this loser has? So I am usually only allowed 1 Capri Sun, and that is it. I've never been just able to drink Capri Suns. It got to a point where I'm on my like 18th one, and my belly started to protrude, and I'm just like, I can't stop myself.
More.
I just kept drinking Capri Suns. Like, so in the middle of the night, I woke up like the 50th time to go to the bathroom, and everything was fine. I go back to sleep, wake up again. My sleeping bag is wet as shit. It's just a bag of piss with me in it, stewing like juicy crab. And everybody,
This is doing like juicy crab.
everybody starts waking up, and I'm like, shit. So I roll up that wet, pissy ass sleeping bag, and I like wrench it out in the bathroom. Shout out to Serena Monet with the wrench around. And I wrenched the sleeping bag as best I could. Piss just trickling out of the thing. You don't think about how much moisture they just wick up. And I I put some hand soap on it and wiped it on there to try to cover up the Capri Sun piss smell. I had peed on my bag somehow through the sleeping bag, and my clothes were. I had never peed this much in my life. But
you got piss on everything.
I peed all like it's a miracle nobody else's bag got wet. Like I don't even know how it's just me.
How much pee was it? Gallons of pee.
So it's crazy. So like my bag of fresh clothes for the next day was wet. So I was like in the bathroom, squeezing my clothes out, putting hand soap everywhere. I smelled like piss and lavender. And
Lavender.
Nobody said anything, and they just took me home.
But you know what? As the parent in that situation, all I can do is take you home. I can't help you. I can't make this night go better for you, because what happens after we clean the piss, we get you laundered. Everybody's going to know.
Yeah.
So I don't want you to be the focus of the evening. We're just going to have to black ops get your pissy ass out of here.
Already bad because everybody else's parents came to pick them up. I don't know where my family was. I guess they thought sleepover means we don't have to be in their life anymore. And they just completely washed their hands of the situation. So when they got my wet ass back on the porch, everyone was displeased. Like, yo, what the fuck are you doing here? And you smell like piss. And I didn't even talk to any of my family about it. I just went and showered, washed my things, and I just moved forward. Actually, this is the
I
first time.
had a cousin. I'm going
Because
to
I
say
do
this.
what?
Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
It was after that, there was everybody trying to figure out who peed on themselves at the slum party. And I twisted and manipulated that rumor to the girl that I didn't like. And, you know, the thing for years after that, everybody said that she pissed herself at the slumber party. And it wasn't her. And it was me the whole time. It was all a lie. It was me. It was all a lie.
Lauren, you are a fucking nutcase. What the
You
fuck?
are quite crazy. I have a
cousin. Peed in the bed?
No, because you manipulated it and said that child pissed herself when she did it. Are you drinking a giant glass of blue Kool-Aid? Because that's your goddamn problem.
This shit. Be done peed again.
I had a cousin whose mom hated me. So that's number one. She was a white wife. And I didn't realize the dynamics of that at the time, but she hated my little black ass, and she didn't consider her biracial child black either. He was awful. This is the cousin that used to hold my eyes open in the sun and try to make me eat dog shit. So one night I was over there.
Whoa.
I told you guys this.
Said, whoa, Holiday. You can't give it to him dry like that. You gotta get that shit wet first.
I told y'all about my cousin.
No, you have not.
I thought I did. Okay, so I have a cousin. He used to bully me. So he had this lot next to his house. Like it looks like a backyard. So his backyard looks like a backyard. But then if you go around the corner, it's just more backyard, which is basically a vacant lot, right? They just have a fence around it. So like parents, they used to just throw us out there and be like, go play. This nigga is fucking Sid from Toy Story. He's the worst person that I've ever met in my entire life. So we'd be out there playing, but playing to him meant harm me. So he used to push me down and hold my eyes open to the July sun. Like,
awful. How can you see to this day?
I don't know. God kept me, but this nigga used to hold my eyes open to the sun. He used to try to make me eat dog shit. In that same, they had 2 Rottweilers, and he used to try to make me eat dog shit, and then tell his mom that I wasn't playing nicely when I wouldn't eat the dog shit. And then I would say, he tried to make me eat dog shit, then she called me a liar. This is the theme here. She used to call me a liar. The worst part about this cousin is we share a birthday. He's 2 years older than me, but we share a birthday. So I had to share my fucking cake with this bitch ass nigga every year of my life.
You lucky you didn't shit in it.
Huh?
Lucky you didn't shit in it.
Like the
right.
hell.
Our parents used to consolidate the party, so I had to have a half Barbie, half Power Ranger cake every fucking year, and I didn't give a shit about the Power Rangers. So this one night, I did not pee in the bed when I was over other people's houses. Now, did I pee in the bed? Yes, but both my parents knew I had a little more class and decorum than to be peeing at other folks' houses.
You ain't have 52 Capri Suns.
But he knew, no, that was no shade, no tea. This is just for this story. So he knew that I peed in the bed at my home because he had spent the night at my house. And I think it frustrated him that he couldn't embarrass me because I didn't pee at my house. So when I would be asleep in the guest room, he would pee on me. Near my nether regions, he would pee on me and then wake his mom up and tell her that I peed in the bed. So instead of just saying, don't come over here no more, whatever, she started laying hefty bags. She would cut a hefty bag into one large square and tape it, like duct tape it to the guest bed and make me sleep on the hefty bag. And he would still come and pee on me. So it would be like I was sleeping on a slip and slide because every night that I slept over there, he would pee on me and then tell his mom that I pissed the bed.
How have you found it in your heart to love men? Because it would not be in there.
Because how?
I would be so close.
Is he a serial killer now? He has to be.
No, he works at Tim Hortons. It's a donut shop.
No, see? God's will.
God's will.
He pissing on them donuts. Fuck that nigga. I'm mad as hell.
He
What?
sat next to me at my great grandma's funeral and was like, "It's a shame Granny's gone." I was like, "You better get the fuck away from me."
They took the wrong person.
You better get your ass away from me.
It's fucked up to tell somebody it should have been you, but I think it's hilarious.
And she hated me so much. Like, she would gaslight me. Like, she would give us obviously different sized cups of juice and then, like, pour his to the top and then give me very little. And I'd be like, hey, our juice is different. It's just different sized cups. it's the same amount of juice. And I'm like, her name was Mano. I was like, Mano, who are you talking to? Me? I can see. Your son tried to blind me, but I can see.
And that's why he had all that extra lubrication to piss on you. They giving him these big ass cups.
They gave him all that fucking juice. When I say I probably spent the night over there like twice a month. And I would say once a month, this nigga was pissing on me.
Where were the adults? You couldn't tell.
She was the adult, and I was like, he's coming in this room. He used to try to make me eat boogers. I was like, he's coming in this room and pissing on me.
Beat his ass today. Like I'm upset.
Man, I would have shit on.
He was coming in that room and pissing on me. And I never told my parents because for me as a kid, the buck stopped with the first grown up who didn't believe me. So when I told her, she was like, that's preposterous. I was like, I don't know what preposterous means, but she doesn't believe me. So I'm done here. So I didn't tell my mom that till I was grown. And she was like, what the fuck?
That's a terrible thing. You been getting pissed on all of a sudden, you ain't say nothing? You just
I feel like your daddy would have beat his ass, rightfully.
Oh, my dad still doesn't know that shit because that nigga's still alive. I'm not putting my dad in prison behind this kid peeing on me.
That shit is funny as hell. This nigga is waking up. The fact that he had a little alarm set, like, oh, time to go pee on Tally. It's like,
he collected boogers.
To march for and defend.
He collected boogers and put them inside one of those pencil sharpeners, the plastic pencil sharpeners. He used to use that as a booger case. And when I would come over, he used to try to make me eat boogers.
We don't have proof that he killed anybody, but I'm almost certain he's killed him. I like feel confident. You know, there is a serial killer on the loose in Atlanta, so
he lives in Michigan, so I doubt he's coming down here to kill people.
I'm saying,
my mom made me share my birthday cake one year. It was
I
vacation.
thought I told y'all this.
No, you did not. And she made me share my birthday cake with this girl named Tiffany, who I did not fucking like in the youth ministry, and I didn't fuck with her. And her birthday was like the 23rd of June or something like that. And I was like, Mom, I understand. I'm turning 9. I don't give a fuck about what she got going on. I don't care what she has going on in her family. My mom was like, oh, she has a hard life. I don't care. Why? The cake had my name on it, but they sang happy birthday, dear Melanie and Tiffany. And when I tell you, I wanted to knock the entire sanctuary over. Like, I just wanted to flip it upside down. How dare you? It is my birthday. And I already have a summer birthday, so I can't get cupcakes to my class and my friends.
They ain't there.
It's my only chance. You gonna ruin it with this bitch?
That I don't even like.
I don't like her. I don't like her ponytails. I don't like her barrettes. I don't like her. I don't know why I didn't like her at the time, but I didn't. And I feel like my mother should have respected that.
I've never shared a cake, but I can tell you that would piss me off.
Right.
To look at my cake on my day, see somebody else's name, I'm like, all right, fuck nigga.
No, she knew better than put her name on it, but the song included her name.
Yeah, that's not.
Oh no, they would have had to sing to me again.
Yeah, by myself.
I was livid. I just got mad. It's been, how old am I turning? 26? So it's been like 17 years. I'm still mad.
It's not over it, because why would they do that? Well, that's fucking funny. Well, slumber parties, we have learned, are nothing like porn and more like fucking a Yana will fix it, you know, fucking.
Mm-hmm.
What else we got, ladies? What's about the
on the docket? Okay. What about grown up ones? You know, because I'm sure there weren't no co-ed sleepovers growing up, but like, you know, I've done a couple cabin trips.
I love cabin trips.
I've never had a in my youth like boy girl slumber party. The closest I got is Bible camp. But outside of that, no, we didn't do that. As an adult, I think they're lit. I think it's so fun. Like everybody's, whether it be a cabin trip or like we go somewhere in the world trip. I think adult slumber parties of mixed gender are so much fucking fun. You just got to make sure, you know, you don't bring no rapists. And that proves to be the most difficult part. But other than that, it's a good fucking time.
Niggas be raping.
Niggas be raping.
No matter where you at. Yeah, I've been on cabin trips.
I like cabin trips. I just want to feel safe. You know, I want to go with people I know because niggas get out of state, out of city, out of all of that shit and get weird and be like, man, you gotta blame it on the cabin. No, you're a fucking creep, bro.
Well, what happens in the cabin does stay in the cabin. These are the cabin rules.
Mm-hmm. I mean, true, but not if I've fallen asleep and you're trying to fondle me.
Yeah, no, that's not staying a secret. That you're not even leaving the cabin. You're gonna end up out there.
Stay in the cabin forever.
And even the next day, waking up with everybody, recapping everything while y'all make brunch together. It's so wholesome and
so fun.
It's so good. I think that we should have a jokes on you pod cabin trip. Who are we gonna
And
invite?
family.
Fucking no.
That would be so fucking fun.
That would be fun as fuck. Okay.
That would be so fun.
That would be great. I think we should do that when the world opens back up, hopefully by, December-y.
Wow.
My birthday's in December.
It is. So is Rita's. Rita's birthday's in December too. With the
Rita
cabin
seems
trip.
like so much fun. I know I've said that before, but she seems like so much
You guys
fun.
literally live like down the street from each other. Y'all should hang out.
Yeah. I would like that. We should go get food when people want to go get food.
This is like a
It's
mixed
very
connection, except in real life. Speaking of mixed connection.
She likes to bake, right?
yeah. She also bakes.
Wow, there's 2 bakers.
Yeah. If I ever want some sweet confections, I know who to call.
Have your breasts cramps on the inside? Or
You
like
said what about breast?
a boob cramp? I don't know like any better than like a cramp. It's like a twitch in the breast.
Are you on your cycle?
It's coming.
Okay, that's probably it.
It's fucking terrible. Like, why are you making my boobs hurt though? Like, why?
The periods find new ways to fuck with you every month. And I just do not like that.
It's supposed to be just in my uterus and peel the lining. Why is it radiating up to my chest? Like, why?
Like, why is my booty hole hurting?
Honestly,
What does my booty hole
even
have to do with my fucking
I'm like,
cycle?
why is my vagina so tender? What has happened?
Ridiculous.
Nothing.
But okay. I think we're almost done here. I think we had a good time. Cabin parties are fun, might have a little, little booty touching happening. That's always great. I never had actual sex in the cabin though. But there has been some, fondling, but just heavy petting. That's it at best.
I be having sex at cabin parties.
I don't have nobody to have sex with. So that really be the problem. I need to bring my own dick with me.
True. That's the way to do it.
Yeah. So thank y'all for listening. I think that we can wrap up. I'm starving. And this is a good sleepover party. We're gonna have this trauma some more, you guys, because what the fuck? I'm still trouble about your cousin. Like, I personally want to hit him with my car.
No, like,
I mean, the thing about it is, it's like, it's a bunch of shit that I didn't realize was weird until I, moved from that state. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just thought he was mean, and then I realized it was serial killer behavior.
Yeah, definitely. Like, I know when you were watching Criminal Minds for the first time and they're telling you the clues of a serial killer, you're like, oh my God, that nigga Justin is a murderer. Like,
yep.
They need to go ahead and do a raid on the Tim Hortons.
Definitely have somebody in the walls.
You said they need to do a raid on the Tim Hortons?
Yeah, they need to go ahead and get his ass. This is the one pissing.
Yep. And that bitch shouldn't have had me sleeping on hefty bags either.
She shouldn't have did you like that. I understand her trying to protect her mattress at the end of the day. She's like, I don't know what the fuck going on, but it keep being pee in here.
But she could have easily got one of the mattress covers that are plastic under the sheets.
Yes. The cutting of a garage bag was very ghetto and very rude because that just makes you feel bad.
Right, and that was intentional, so fuck her ass too.
Yeah, and like
yes,
and all that. I'm just on the misconnections on Craigslist before we go, just for no reason. And there's a guy in Douglasville looking for a woman to rub her tits. So if you're trying to get murdered, just get on Craigslist.
All right, y'all. Love y'all so much. We have to keep on doing this. Love y'all, audience.
Bye. Love you guys.
Love y'all for real.
Bye.
Bye.